To 2K Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And checking out some numbers for Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And the Clippers starting 5. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Zubats in at the 5. And for Cleveland, the wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Now, here's Hunter. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Mitchell against Beal. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Left side Collins. From deep Harden. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland kicks to Allen. To the left wing. Mobley the pass to Garland. Now Mitchell. He's covered by Beal. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
And here's Los Angeles. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you really got to appreciate Kawhi's presence and the impact it has on the court. I mean, he's a guy who is feared on both ends of the floor, and that gives his team a lot of confidence.
Now, here's Mitchell. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen. He was averaging over 29 points a game. Harden outside. Takes it from 10. Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
Anytime you can get Harden to look down low, that's good offense.
Here's Mitchell, and Garland has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell outside. Mobley kicks to Hunter. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Outside, Beal. Zubac with the screen for Beal. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 7. Mobley a screen on Beal to stop the run. And Mobley lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Harden. Last game we saw him score 14. Jacks up a 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hunter the pass to Garland. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, big finish from Garland. These kinds of buckets really help his confidence.
First team foul.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here is Harden. He's got 5. Outside Leonard. Beal against Mitchell. Left side, Beal. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Beal against Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. Pulls it from 20. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's all knotted up.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Leonard on the wing, covered by Hunter. Leonard dishes to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Mitchell. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. A kick out to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around for the 3. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3. Mitchell's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Dance Team.
And Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Cavaliers. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Garland's got 5.
And how about the soft touch by Garland with the nice floater up over the top of the defense.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside, Beal. Hunter against Leonard. Back to Beal. Shoots over Merrill. Los Angeles with another miss.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Hunter kicks to Garland. Pass to Allen. Here's Hunter. He's covered by Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Back to Allen. Here's Merrill. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Harden outside. Zubats against Allen. Can they get it? Here's Beal. Mobley with the block.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
Garland finds Allen. Back to Garland. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Lobs it up for Zubats. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And how about the numbers here for Kawhi Leonard? Putting up about 25 points per game, over 2.5 steals and 4 rebounds. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it is he gets great position, then uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Derek Jones comes in for Collins. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bradley Beal. Leonard with the steal. Fast break, here they come. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
So much fun to have Leonard operating in the open floor.
And here is Garland. He's got 5. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. The Cavaliers, number 1.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Dean Wade comes in for Jarrett Allen. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez, he's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Leonard. And Paul subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. Pass to Merrill. Clock at 6. Wade, a screen on down. The 3. Merrill can't hit.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now here's Paul. 8 points his last outing. From past the arc, Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Merrill has it in the corner. The Cavaliers with another miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. To the middle. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. Count that one from Mobley.
Donovan Mitchell with the assist.
Clippers trail by 3. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Nancy's checked in for Mobley.
Cleveland Cavaliers Screen Team. Let me hear you.
Lopez with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Jones finds Paul. Jones sets the pick for Paul. 4 on the clock. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Cleveland leading by 3. Merrill passes to Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Mitchell against Paul. To the inside. Batum. And Batum throws it down.
Hey, you know, when it comes to the pick and roll, Chris Paul does it with precision. His timing, impeccable.
Cleveland with the ball. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
James Harden.
.125 left in the first. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Cavs. Clippers trail by 6. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
I mean, it's hard not to appreciate Harden because he's a complete package.
Pass to Mitchell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Paul's checked in for James Harden. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
On the free throw, no good.
And, you know, Nick Batum's length provides a huge bonus to his team. He's able to play and guard multiple positions.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
.36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ball against Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Chris Paul, one of the best foul shooters in the NBA. I mean, he's not a guy you want to send to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
And he makes the first.
Now, in the latter stages of his career, Paul's desire to compete for titles has never been higher.
And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Six on the shot clock. Wade a screen on Paul. The shot by Mitchell, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
We've got Sam Merrill. Wade out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. So it's the Cavaliers now. James Harden missing on the 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you guys.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell's so good inside.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now, here's Dunn. No scoring in this one. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Jones. GA, you hear about 3 level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Chance to check out stats for Harden. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Here's Tyson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Merrill. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
From deep Harden, there's Harden training the 3.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time in most three-pointers made.
Wade passes to Mitchell. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Merrill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mans a screen on Dunn. Merrill once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Mitchell against Harden. Wade brings the double team. Dunn, wide open, he fires. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Merrill. Down low, got a piece of it. Stolen by Jones. Here we go, one-on-one. Dunn passes to Jones. Here's Harden on the wing. Harden so good at absorbing contact.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Wade outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Dunn. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Paul's subbed in for James Harden. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. The fourth spot held by Darius Garland.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from three.
No good again that time. The Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Garland with the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Cavaliers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
Here's Leonard. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. So it's the Cavaliers now. And stolen by Leonard. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Los Angeles with another miss. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Tyson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Dunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Evan Mobley.
Mind the lane.
One shot.
Mind the lane. One shot.
And when you talk about Evan Mobley, you start with his defense. One of the best in the NBA at using that frame, reading the game, and making an impact on that end.
Now here's Paul. Zubats a screen on Garland. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Zubats. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Leonard, no luck.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Merrill with the ball. Dunn covering. Wade a screen on Dunn. To the paint. And then Wade slams it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Clippers trail by 7. Now Paul. To end the run. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
We talk so much about the passing of Paul, but CP reminding us here, he can shoot it too, guys.
Garland against Paul. Lobbed up there for Allen. Stolen by Zubats. Leonard on the wing. Wade is covering. Leonard against Wade. Fader on the way. Off the left rim and out.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubats. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Dean Wade. John Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bradley Beal comes in for Dunn. Pass to Zubats. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. And the Clippers miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Hunter. Here he goes. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Lets it fly. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. And that will conclude a long 7-game road trip for the team. Now here's Beal. He has yet to score, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Sam Merrill.
Number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Hunter against Beal. Hunter, the pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell shrugging off the contact.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
number 2 in total rebounding. They have power, they're explosive, and really a ferocious group at going after every miss.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. Clippers trail by 8. There's no question, Clark, Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some, testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Ball outside. Back to Beal. And he uses the glass on the layup. Beal's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Garland. Hunter, a 3. Paul grabs the board.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Inside. Here's Zubac. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8-point game. Pass to Zubac. Paul outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Garland. No good off the front iron.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Beal against Mitchell. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Paul outside. Here's Collins, and he gets the bucket.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. This time's checked in for Paul.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Leonard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Wound up there for Allen. Stolen by Zubac. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Zubac. Crafty move. And Beal kicks to Dunn. And here's Leonard from 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to the second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. Thinking about the shot. He was so close. round of applause for the participants.
Hello and good evening. We are seeing Donovan Mitchell putting in work. Such a consistent offensive force.
The Spider out there getting it done. What a first half he's putting together offensively. He's just on fire.
You know, I'm not a big fan of spiders, to be perfectly honest, but watching Mitchell spin his web, it's impressive. And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. One or two of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Clippers trail by 8. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 1.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
There's Garland, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Garland, just a great scorer, doing what he does.
Mitchell against Beal. To the inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And here are the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Los Angeles.
Not to be denied there. Allen playing hard, a little contact, not going to bother him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
That free throw good from Allen.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Garland. And he recovers it. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. He's looking for Mobley and finds him.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Outside, Beal. Harden against Garland. Collins, a screen on Garland. And finished off by Collins.
Boy, Harden's so clever at reading pick-and-roll situations. I mean, that pass is second nature to him.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Stephen, let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Clippers. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference.
You know, for Los Angeles, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 17. Harden looking it over. Zubac, a screen on Garland. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac really has a good feel and understanding of how to work off of the screen. He can run these sets virtually in his sleep.
Cleveland leading by 9. Garland the pass to Mobley. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Pass to Garland. The basket good off the assist from Allen. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Check in on Evan Mobley. He's been dominant over the last month. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Clippers trail by 10. Outside, Beal. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he sinks the layup. Leonard's got 6 points.
That trip was going nowhere. Credit Leonard staying calm in the face of the shot clock.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Right wing. Right side, Garland. Over Harden. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Hunter.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Garland against Harden. Pass to Collins. Down low. It's stolen by Allen. Beal with the steal. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass. Beal's got his second bucket tonight.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Cleveland leading by 8. Mitchell outside. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. So much contact, but Mitchell still able to convert.
Physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing through contact.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Harden, that's good. 14 points for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Mitchell outside. Mobley kicks to Hunter. The three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch. One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Please welcome to the floor,
Cavaliers making a switch here. Merrill's checked in. And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounds. 5th, Ivica Zubac.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Here's Merrill. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Allen. There's a good screen. And here is Hunter. Back to Allen. It's tipped. Beal with the steal. Leonard against Hunter. Outside Leonard. Stolen by Allen. One-on-one fast break. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Clippers trail by 11. Leonard inside, covered by Hunter. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Merrill. He's covered by Beal. Garland with a screen on Beal. Garland against Leonard. Garland the pass to Merrill. 5 to shoot. Allen inside the three-point line. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harden with it. Guarded by Hunter. Harden the pass to Zubac. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
But free throw drops for Zubac.
And let's give Ivica Zubac his flowers right now. A tremendous finisher. He's become really one of the better two-way big guys in the association.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tyson's checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Garland. And both free throws good for Zubac. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Pass to Tyson. For 3, Mitchell. Mitchell buries the 3.
Reliable. That's Mitchell. Then 3.
Here is Harden. Outside, Beal. Back to Harden. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. A 3 from Leonard. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Merrill. He's covered by Beal. Collins against Mobley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
At almost 7 feet tall, once Mobley has ideal positioning inside, he forces the defender to have to foul.
And the first one drops. Dean Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jones checked in for the Clippers. Chris Dunn comes in for Bradley Beal. That one is no good. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Harden. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Cleveland?
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Free throw drops for Harden. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Mitchell against Harden. There's a screen. Here's the 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Leonard full steam ahead.
With the combination of length and strength, Leonard is a hard cover.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Still scoreless. Mobley, a screen on Harden. Mitchell wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Dunn kicks to Harden. Pass to Zubac. Over Wade. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Leonard. Here's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Coming in fast and furious. Leonard refusing to slow down.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 22. Pass to Merrill. Back to Mitchell. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Harden outside. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Paul subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 24. Pass to Merrill. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Paul looking over the floor. Here's Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Wade. Nance sets a screen for Mitchell. This one for 3. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Cleveland. .114 left to play here in the 3rd. And here is Paul. He's got 5. To the middle. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Clippers trail by 9. Paul outside, and it's Sam Merrill with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers on D. Paul with the ball. Lopez, a screen on Mitchell. A shot by Paul, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Ball against Mitchell. Pass to Merrill. Misses the 3. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Wade out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Tyson in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Clippers trail by 7. And there's Dunn on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Merrill. Pass to Mitchell. Porter against Harden. Porter passes to Nance. Back to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Harden. The Clippers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Dunn outside. Back to Harden. Lopez sets a screen for Harden. 3-pointer. Nance with the rebound.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten the 3 to fall since.
Batum with the steal. Now here's Dunn. It's tipped. Now Merrill. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Well, Mitchell is constantly in attack mode and puts the defense in some really difficult spots.
That free throw, no good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Dunn. And he sinks the second. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Looking to get back on track here, and he lays it up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Up top, Merrill, guarded by Harden. Mitchell against Paul. 11 feet away. And another miss by Cleveland. Clippers trail by 4. Six on the shot clock. The Cavaliers pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's deflected. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Jones.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Merrill finds Wade. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell slams it in.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
Clippers trail by 4. Harden outside. Lopez sets a screen for Harden. Off target from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Mitchell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
After drawing contact, Mitchell shows great body control to finish.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's done in for Chris Paul.
Shooting 1.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here is Nance. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Garland. Wade a screen on Harden. Garland the pass to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Leonard. Harden outside. The tray. The rebound by Murray. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here is Harden. Done outside. Lets the 3 fly. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Wade's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden against Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight. Clippers trail by 11. Harden outside. Takes the 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting 3s. He's got to find another way to be productive.
No on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Garland, that's for 2. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And Los Angeles guys shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Leonard with no one around. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Nance sets a screen for Garland. Out to Nance. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They're D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And so Harden will bring it up for L.A. Trailing by 13. And there's the drive. Harden slicing his way to the rim.
If the defense doesn't slow Harden down, he's going to continue to pile it on.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 16-7 run. Mitchell up top. Dunn covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Donovan Mitchell.
No good on the free throw. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
He's simply just willing himself to the line. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Clippers trail by 13. Beal deciding where to go with it. Zubac a screen on Mitchell. Beal dishes to Leonard. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Collins. Here's Zubac. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell against Beal. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. No good that time. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. In the corner, Harden. No good from outside.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Beal against Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. Off target with his 3.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Beal with it. Garland picks him up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Shooting one.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
For LA, Bradley Beal at the line for 1.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
Now here's Harden. Darius Garland missing his last shot. And Harden with the stuff.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And here is Mitchell. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
It's easy to overplay your hand when you're defending Mitchell.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Boy, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And maybe he's getting his feel back. It hasn't been his day at the line, and that's not something we say very often.
Now here's Harden. Outside for Beal. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Runner down low. Leonard's there. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Beal. Puts it right back up and in.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Allie, thank you so much. Clippers trail by 13. Beal with it.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
Shooting for LA. Beal, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Let's give it to Cleveland. Welcome to the Cavs Hot Squad. Let's hear you make some noise.
Here's Garland. Outside Mobley, stolen by Collins. Leonard looking around. Here's Beal. No stopping that baby hook on the fly.
Butter. Even with the contact, Beal does not flinch.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Hunter fires. Count it. Nails it from 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Beal.
2 minutes.
Now Zubac. And the shot will go down.
This is where Zubac looks to score from. I mean, he's much more effective the closer he is to the basket.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now Hunter uncovered. Sweet shot at the right time.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
11-point game. There's 1:40 left in the game. Now Leonard. Leonard, powerful move.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Cleveland leading by 9. Mitchell. No good there. The Clippers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Beal. Hunter there for the rebound.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
And stolen by Leonard. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Oh, in transition, Harden right to the rim.
A proven scorer. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Outside Hunter. Good work there as it goes down.
How about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
Team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter. One shot.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Beal against Mitchell. Here's Zubac. Beal. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now Garland. Now Hunter. Launches it. And they recover it. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie Laporte, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.